It's pretty crazy to know that you can buy the exact same product that Olympians and World Cup athletes are using. The one thing that blows me away is the unrelenting passion for nutrition. They've done all the thinking. I just buy the packets and eat them. Chat about the different options that are available and hopefully help you find one that will work for you. I've been using this for at least 5 years, if not more. Radix for me absolutely come into their own when you are on one of those really long hikes that you are just powering out the calories and you need nutrition to be absolutely on point, and that's where I go back to them every single time. I originally got into Radix because the other freeze-dried meals, I really didn't like the meat, and I was like, wow, finally delicious meat that I can enjoy. It doesn't taste like a meat sponge. And unfortunately for me, Radix have decided to move away from their meat products and they only do vegetarian, and that's based on nutrition. So they wanted to have this high level of protein. In cows, apparently it can vary quite significantly between cow to cow, and you can't guarantee that you'll be hitting this certain protein profile. Sometimes I do wonder if they got so obsessed with the nutrients that they've forgotten a little bit about the flavour, because I have had a few of my friends and family reach out and say, well, I didn't really like the flavour that much, but I'll be sticking with them because of that crazy nutrition. And I think it's about finding the different flavour that works for you. I'm not a huge fan of the smoky barbecue. I do love Indian curry, the basil pesto, and there's a Mexican chili one that I love as well. I've got a link for 10% off. Use Kate Hike if you can, check them out. Radix comes in calories, so you basically can choose something, your 400 calorie serves or your 600 calorie serves, which is what I normally go for. If I was doing something more crazy and involved, then the 800 just really helps you flick up that calorie range for such a little weight. For 100 grams of product, you're getting 428 calories, which is just bonkers. I have this rule: if you can find a food that gives you 300 calories for 100 grams of weight, you're doing really well in terms of, you know, keeping your pack weight low. If you are doing a long hike, you really need to make sure you are getting enough calories per day. There's nothing more miserable than going to bed hungry. Trust me, I know from being on alone, it's really hard and it does a lot to your psychology being out there without having good food. I've got a guidebook on my website basically that breaks down the amount of calories and how to work out what you need on a hike. I've actually had a few friends mention to me that it has given them the runs on the trail, and I think that's because it's packed with so much nutrition. It's like going from eating, say, white bread sandwiches to like this turbocharged crazy nutrition. Don't just buy 7 days of Radix and have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner if your diet isn't full of heaps of fibre, heaps of probiotics. Make sure you have a few meals in the lead up, and any food can do that. So make sure, you know, any food that you're taking on the trail agrees with you. They also have a great range of breakfasts. The one area that I'm most into these days is their protein shakes, and I really, really love these. I find having a protein shake on the trail, perhaps in the morning and definitely in the evening, I recover so much better the next day. I'm less stiff, I'm less sore, and I'm able to take on the trail. They have a supply of them here in Australia, so when you shop, you're shopping via the Australian website. They're coming direct. To make them, they're so simple, so quick. So it just needs 250 mils of water. Chuck it in, stir it up, wait 5 minutes. Boom, let's do it. Chuck that in, done. And the other joy of these, obviously, is no mess, no fuss, that's clean. Give him a little mix. Let's wait 5 minutes. You'll see real chunks of veggies in there. So that's avocado. Really tastes like avocado too. You see little bits of broccoli and corn. That's actually a really nice curry flavour. I'm doing a taste test with 4 of my friends, serve them up a whole range of different hiking meals and get them to taste them without knowing what brand they are and get their feedback.
All right, which one are we doing next?
I'm doing Indian curry.
That's the top one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
I reckon there's too many
like bits,
yeah. Like
that's
I think
what I'm thinking.
I think if you wanted the variety, it's good, but it's a bit like, what is this?
Why am I crunching?
You know, like
What are my
teeth on right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
It's almost like the dinner muesli.
Dinner
but
muesli, I was
for
going to
curry.
say.
muesli.
It's
And
like a
it's
curry
like
muesli.
Like, but I actually, I weirdly still like the dinner muesli vibe of it. I think I'm a very textural. I like a bit of crunch.
Not into those bits.
Love the bits, and I love the flavour.
The grainy one, Mexican chili.
Mexican chili.
Okay, this doesn't look appetizing.
Yeah, it looks stodgier than the others, but we'll see.
There's something unsettling about it for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's a mix of textures, but too soft combined
Yes.
with too chewy.
Yes, the softness.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I feel though that, like, agreeing with that, but I feel like it's it seems nourishing.
I do like that there's actual green. Oh, there's
actual
pea something.
No, I think there's actual vegetable because I just got a chunk that tasted like a little chunk of eggplant.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, this is growing on me.
Maybe it was zucchini.
If I was eating this at the end of a long day walking, I think it would actually really hit the spot.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think
like,
I
you'd
wouldn't-
really kind of
Yeah.
wolf it down, wouldn't you?
I reckon.
Yeah.
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 Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching, I'll chuck a link to the next review I'm doing.